Peace and blessings. Powerful rising, powerful rising. I am Yama Tioni, and welcome to my YouTube page. Today, I want to touch on ancestors. So, I decided to do this upload about ancestors, about our ancestors. So, yesterday I was looking at the 1926, a footage of 1926 Oklahoma. So I was looking at a footage and they were showing people getting off a train. I think it was getting off a train. So I looked at the footage and I looked at those people's faces. And they were thriving very well. And looking at that footage, I felt eerie, and I also felt extremely proud, and I also felt embarrassed. So I felt eerie, very proud, and embarrassed. So before I go any further into this, I just want to give respect to all of our ancestors that has paved the way for us in a positive way. They were here on earth before us, and they had struggles just as we did. Maybe they had different struggles because it was a different time. So they may have different struggles because it was a different time for sure. But I believe that all of our struggles are relatable. And I believe that the people before us is supposed to, even if they didn't realize it, or maybe they was conscious of the things that they were doing to help us out, for the people out after them. So not just the people that's on the earth with them during that time, but for the people that come after them. Hey y'all, I love to talk deep. So eerie, I felt eerie because, so I guess now they put color to the footage. So they put color to this footage. So it's floating around. And the people just seem alive through the photos, through this video. They seem so alive to me. And that's a wonderful thing that I can feel them through that footage, although they have been passed away for such a long time. This is 2023. That footage was in 1926. So the eerie part was, I felt eerie. Like, wow, they were here before. They were actually on this earth. They were walking on these same grounds that we're walking on. And we can watch their progress through that video. I also felt extremely proud. That's why I just said progress. Like, oh my God, do you see how they used to dress back then? The men, so handsome, suits, ties, the hats, the shoes. Imagine how they smell. They probably smell real good. You know, I smell success when I look at these videos. I smell success. I see pride. I see Black pride. Just imagine all that they had to go through before they got to that moment. So they were in Oklahoma building a community after being dogged by the world for so long, for so many years. And through that, they were still able to come through strongly. They came through strong, okay? Embarrassed. What's going on today? What's going on with us Black people, whatever you want to call it, because they keep changing the name of us. What's going on with us today? If we were that way back then, if we were trying to build something, it wasn't just about Today, I think that a lot of us are shallow. And I'm not talking about myself, or I'm not talking about a lot of other people. But there are a lot of us Black people who are vain, conceited, closed-minded, shallow. We are kings and queens. I don't understand why we don't understand that yet. Like, how long is it going to take for us to understand who we are? Child. So, I got it. I always knew who I was. I don't know, people like say conceited, or, you know, I'm really humbled and to myself and reserved. And I do that because I know who I am. I know what I feel when I walk, when I talk. I know my power. I feel my power, and I always have. And a lot of people sometimes take that as me being cocky or conceited, and it's not. It's just me being convinced. I'm convinced who I am, and I'm real strong at not letting anyone water me down. And I have let people water me down for years, and that's over with. It's done. So what I'm doing now is tapping into exactly who I am, period, as a whole. Who am I? Who was I before? And who do I have in me? So that's why I'm speaking on the ancestors, the people who came before us. Because our DNA, your body, your blood, your atoms, your electrons, everything in you is composed of what made you. What made you? Your mind, your thoughts, your body, your shape, your talk, your language, your food. It is a history from that. There is a history. We have a history, and our history comes from us. And when we pass away, we become ancestors. Right now, I am a lot of people's ancestors. And what I mean about that is, I'm not going to be on this earth as this forever. So when I go, I'm going to be people's ancestors. So I claim that now, and I receive that now. I understand that now. I respect that now. And I carry that with great pride. I carry that with great pride, knowing that my beautiful soul as I am today will not be on this earth forever. But who I am and what I stood for will. And that is exactly what the people back in the day was doing. Even before 1926, we've been on this earth since the beginning. We knew about this. We knew about this place before people even got on here. Do you understand that? We knew about Earth before we landed on here. So every day we're living, and I think we're taking a lot of stuff lightly. Have fun, enjoy it. This is heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. But you have to make it that way. Nothing is going to be easy. Nothing is going to be easy. Nothing is going to be easy. But it's all about how you make stuff work. It's all about how you make stuff work. And so for me, how I make stuff work for the rest of my path on this beautiful journey that God has blessed me with, ashe, ashe, I have to be aware of those before me, okay? You draw strength from a lot of different things. You know, everybody can draw strength from a lot of different things. So I draw strength from so many different things. And one of them is tapping into my ancestors. Tap into my ancestors. And you have to be extremely careful with that, because I've said that before in my other videos, that ancestors are people. Ancestors are people. Look what the meaning of ancestors mean. They are people, okay? And just as while you're here now, or just as you are, and you have the choice to be good or bad. And we're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes. But you have a choice to be good or bad. And some people roll with the good. Some people roll with the bad. And even when we make mistakes and stuff like that, it all still come back to who you are in the inside. God knows your heart. And you are a God. So you have to know your heart too. So whatever you put out into the world, that's coming from you. It's not coming from somebody like magically in the sky or people around you making you be a certain way. It's coming from you, and you are the God. And those were gods. Look at them. Watch that video and watch how they be walking. We need to get that back. That's what I was saying about the embarrassment. Okay. They had a plan. They had a plan. They did what they wanted to do with their plan. It's all been planned out. It's out in the open. So what we gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? You just gonna be like, oh well, this is how it is. This is how I'm gonna live. Or are you gonna better yourself? Are you gonna try to better your people? Are you gonna try? Forget try. Are you going to stop being negative against one another? Are you going to hold other people accountable when they do messed up stuff to other people, especially our people? How are we going to get far if we keep taking steps back? Do you know what we can be? We can rule this whole planet. We can rule this whole planet. We can rule this whole planet. We have the knowledge to do so. It was meant for us to do so, to rule it. Y'all letting other people take control. If we stick together, we can be greater. All of us on this earth, everybody. If we stick together, we can be greater. So I want to make my people greater. And I'm doing this because I'm trying to show you the skin tone. I love all people. And I know that we all are a unit. We're all down here together for a reason. But I'm letting you know, my people, y'all do not know how important you are to this universe. You're never going to elevate higher than this if you keep being stuck on dumb and stupid and ignorant. Put them suits back on. Put your suits back on. Put the suits back on. Because how you dress is how you think. Okay? How you dress, in my opinion, is how you think. That's just like my bedroom. With my kids, when they were small, I used to always say, make up your bed every morning. When you get up, make up your bed. Clean your room. Clean your house. When you leave out of your house and then you come back, you want to come to a nice, clean house. To me, a cluttered house, a cluttered room is a cluttered mind. And I don't know if that is true for everybody, but that is how it is to me. I have to be organized and precise in everything I do. And if I'm not, I'll go back and regroup and try again and be better than before. So that is what I'm saying about us as Black people. How can we help the nation, and how can we elevate if we are not thorough? Period. You have to be thorough. You have to have class. You have to be conscious of what you put out into the world. Gotta drink my tea because this is some real tea. And this is some real tea too. So I'm drinking my herbal tea. This is sea moss tea. Straight herbs. No sugar, no nothing. Just my tea bag and hot water. So this is the first thing that I'm drinking this morning, my water and my tea. And my water, I drink my water out of different glasses. You know, I drink my water, you know, glasses. I don't use cups. I don't use cups. I don't use cups. So I drink water out of glasses, or I might drink water out of my copper cup. And I'll explain copper to you on a different video. Copper is very important. Very, very important. Like pennies are copper. They didn't just magically come on earth. Everything has a definition. Everything has a definition. So be conscious of what you do. I feel so refreshed. I feel so good. Let's go. So yeah, the ancestors put some respect on your name. Put some respect on your name. Who are you going to be remembered by when you're not on this planet? Dr. Martin Luther King has been gone for a long time. And he's a household name to all races. To all races. And you have your life. You have your human life. You know, doing human activities, stuff that we do, you know, normal stuff that we do. But some people, I believe, are meant to be higher than just your human side. You have to be superhuman. Certain things you do while you're on this planet, if you have been chosen. Some people be like, oh, I've heard this chosen, the chosen one. Everybody has been taking on that title as the chosen one. I think we are chosen. We're all chosen. Look how we got here. Look how we got here. Your mother, your father, you know, even before you got here, you know, you was chosen. Then the process of you getting chose, you know, from your mother and father, the sperm and all that stuff, I feel everybody is chosen. Everybody is chosen. It's all up to you if you want to elevate that and make it powerful, to live in your power. Everybody is not powerful. And you can wear chains, you can have big cars, you can do all that stuff. What does it mean? Are you helping your community? Are you feeding good to your brain, to yourself? Because before you're able to help other people, you have to know who you are and help yourself. You have to know who you are and you have to help yourself. You heard me. You have to be confident in who you are and you have to help yourself. You have to understand that it's a problem here on earth. It's a major problem. It's ridiculous. We have this beautiful place that we're not taking care of correctly. We're not treating each other properly. We're disrespecting each other because we don't respect yourself. You don't respect the God-like inside of you. And if you come around me, and you be in my presence, a lot of people are taken back from me. A lot of people are taken back, or a lot of people are drawn towards me. It's either two things. They are taken back or they're drawn into me. And either way it goes, I'm not like trying to do that. It's just something naturally. I'm not trying to do that. It's just something naturally. I am naturally being myself and I love it. I love everything about me. And I know that I'm going to get better. I know that I'm on the right path. I don't know it all yet, which I think I do know it all, period. I do, but I haven't tapped into it all yet. So I'm working towards that slowly. And if I don't know it all, I know enough. I know enough to be on this planet. I just haven't tapped into it yet, and it's coming. I feel it. I feel it like, and scientifically, I've been feeling this, period. But I have been looking at videos. It's just so funny that, I am who I am, and I'm just starting to look at a YouTube videos, because all I do is work, 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 work. So now I'm working on myself. So working on myself means that I'm working on my own businesses more. And eventually I'm not going to be working for anybody else but me. Me, me, me. Okay. My name is Iyamationi. That means Goddess of Grace. Iyamationi Anye NK Nuzuzu. And I hope I'm pronouncing all my name correctly, but I'm sure I'm very close. And it means Goddess of Grace that holds secret knowledge. I was given this name by a spiritual teacher that I stumbled upon on. I stumbled on her while I was already on a spiritual journey of myself. And then I came across her. And through her teachings, or I'm not going to say her teachings, through me being her group and her helping me, it's like a mentorship thing, a spiritual mentorship. And I was able to grow, elevate higher in a wonderful way. Like, thank you. I love her so much, and she's gifted. And thank you, God, for placing her in my life. And for all my sisters, my spiritual sister that was on the same journey as me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing that space and time with me. But I was able to elevate higher, so I'm able to think higher. And I was talking about what I feel. So now that I have elevated and I'm becoming who I am, like I said, that name that she gave me that name based on what I was portraying in the group. She gave me that name based on my personality from that group. She gave us activities to do to help us grow and come into ourselves. And at the end of the program, she gave us all names based on who we have become. So this is the name that she gave me. And I was about to say I am stepping into it, and I definitely am stepping into my name. But I was already there and didn't even know it. I was already her and did not know it. But I know it now. I give thanks to you, God. I give thanks to you, and I give thanks to me. Because I could have just got this knowledge and just kept on doing the same thing I was doing before. I could have just got this knowledge and kept on being the same woman that I was before. I'm not that same woman at all. At all. I am a goddess for real. I am a queen for real. I came here for a reason for real. Besides getting drunk, besides getting high, besides being that person that people call to fight, to have a back. I am more than a person to cook, being a chef. I am more than a mother. I am more than a wife. I am more than all of that. And I'm going to be a wife soon because my husband is coming. But he was not going to come to me until I become who I'm supposed to be to receive that man. So I'll touch on that doing another video. But like I said, going back to that scientific reasoning of me feeling the way I feel. I feel this way naturally. I feel wonderful, such as adrenaline. I ain't gonna lie, I say words wrong sometimes, and I'm not embarrassed. It's who I am. Sometimes I say words wrong sometimes. So maybe I'll pick another word, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a liquid. It's a liquid within us. It's a liquid within us, our body. And when I was touched on a higher level, and I was open my brain and my third eye, I felt a liquid within me. I felt like this, I'm like when you drink alcohol. I mean, let me say some stuff that maybe people can relate to. When you drink, you drink alcohol, you drink it, you pour it, you put it to your lips, you pour it, you feel it going down. You feel it, then you start feeling different, then you like in a different spirit, you know. And that's how I feel. I feel something natural inside me. And I don't need anything. I don't need anything. It's natural and it's coming from me. It's a makeup from my body, from what Christ, the creator, had made me. Whoever the creator is, he made me. And you know, it's a art. Your body is an art. Your mind is an art. Do you understand what I said? Your body is an art. Your ears is beautiful. Do you see how your ear is shaped? Let me not mess up my crown. Let me not mess up my crown, baby. But look at your ear. Look at your ear and see how it's shaped. I always been tripping on this. Your body, oh my God, it's a temple. Whole goddess. A whole goddess. You are a whole goddess. And that's how I walk. That's how I walk and that's how I talk. But I do it humbly. And I do it effortlessly. And I don't have to put a lot of makeup on. I don't have to show out in front of people and take a bunch of pictures and all that. I am that way by myself. I am that way when I go in a grocery store, when I go in a plant store. I am that when I go in a car store to go look for a car. I am that when I do whatever I do. I feel it. I feel it. Thank you, God. So, thank you, God. I feel it. I know is some other women out here like this. Is some other being out here like this. Where are y'all at? Where are y'all? Because I am here. I am here and I'm ready to spread the word about who we are, about who I am. And I'm ready to give and help the less fortunate, which I have been doing. I've been doing this anyway, but I'm ready to do it abundantly because the Creator is about to bless me because I have accepted who I am now. Okay, and when I leave this planet, other people will know who I am too. They will. They'll know what I was trying to do. They'll know what I did. Let me change my words because I also talk about language. I'm going to change my language because I feel like we were set up with a language. I feel like we had our own language before and then we were given a different language and how to talk. So I'm going to create my own language because I'm a God. I'm going to recreate language for myself. So I don't always have to go by the rules of everybody else as long as I'm being respectful. I'm not going by the rules of their language anymore because it's wrong. So going back to your third eye and what I feel, you know, sometimes I feel like an energy, you know, like a super energy has come over me for the good. Thank God, hallelujah, because everybody get this energy, I feel. It's just all how you use it. It's all how you portray it, you know. So I get this energy that I feel, and I'm going to use it in a correct way. So I think we should pay a lot of respect to the people who were here before us. And I think you should realize more who you are so you could be respected. And not so much by other people. Not so much about other people, but about you. When you leave here, when you leave here and you ascend, what are you taking with you? What are you taking with you? What are you taking with you? You want to take all that bull crap with you? You want to take all that negativity with you? You want to take all the poison with you? If you take it with you, it's going to be with you when you get there. It's going to be with you when you get there. It ain't going to be with me. It's not going to be with me. I'm not taking out 1 inch of it with me. And I'm going to live down here very well. I'm going to be real rich. This is going to be my paradise until I get to another paradise. It's like anywhere you go. You can go somewhere, certain people that could go anywhere that can mingle in with anybody and still be cool. You don't get along with everybody, and I'm like that. I can go anywhere and people are drawn to me that I don't even know. And it used to surprise me. I used to be like, wow, I'm really doing this. I'm really doing this. And it would aggravate people because I see their expression when I go in the store with my kids or whatever. They'll get mad. Like, come on, Ma, what are you doing? But my oldest child would be like, just walk away and let Mom do Mom, because now they're used to it. They're used to when I go places, it's like a magnet. A magnet. And let me tell you something, too. When you used to get shocked all the time, that wasn't an accident. Remember, you used to get shocked all the time? That was not by accident. Everything can be linked back to being scientific. Okay? And I used to get shocked a whole bunch when I was a kid. It's just coming back to me now. And I'm feeling that energy now that I'm saying this. I used to get shocked so many times. Like you touch something, you get shocked all the time. It was so aggravating. But I didn't know that I was receiving. I was receiving energy. I say. I was receiving energy. So I just want to say, put some respect on your name and put some respect on your ancestors' name. I don't care if you got a cousin that passed away a week ago or whatever. I got a cousin that was a king on earth. You heard me? He was a king on earth. He was a king on earth. He was a king on earth. Okay? And now he is my ancestor, which is crazy as heck because we grew up together. We grew up together. He is my ancestor now. And I got to respect him. He was respected while he was on earth. And I got to respect him on a different level now. He's on a different level of life because it's not over. It's not over. If you are an evil person on this earth, you're going to be evil wherever you go. Wherever you go, you're going to be evil. And you could be reborn. You could be reborn. You could change yourself. Forget everybody else around you. It's up to you. It's in you. You read the Bible? I don't read the Bible a lot at all. At all. And I never have. But I have. I have sat down and read the Bible over and over again. I haven't went through it all yet. And I am. Okay? Because I don't believe everything in there. But I do believe a lot of things in there. I do not believe everything in there. But I do believe a lot of things in there also. So it's all about what you take from it. It's all what you take from it, good or bad, or how you use it. Okay? I could write a Bible now. I could write a Bible now. And I've been thinking about it. I said that to my kids before, and they go, something wrong with you. Like looking at, who are you to tell me who I am? The people who wrote in our Bible? Or who they found passages? They say they found scriptures and stuff, and then they put it together. I hate when people try to I hate when people try to water me down. But you know why they do that? That's why I don't get mad or irritated. It does irritate me. I ain't gonna lie. But I gotta rise above that. I gotta rise above that because the reason why it irritates them is because they don't think that they are godlike. Did you hear what I said? They do not think that they are godlike. So when I say stuff like that, it irritates them, period. I don't know what else to say. So now, my tea is cold. And you could drink it. No, excuse me. You could drink it room temperature if you want to. It'll still do good. You could drink it cold if you want to. Hot, cold, whatever. But I like it a little warm because my throat chakra, my throat chakra, I have to take care of my throat chakra the correct way. And I've done damage to my throat from being angry and not being able to express myself the correct way, that I'm not straining my throat, and smoking for so many years. So I like to drink my tea warm because it's more soothing to my throat, and I'm going to repair it. And one of the ways I'm going to repair it is doing what I'm doing now, talking. I've always been extremely shy, scared to speak. I stumble over my words, and I've been traumatized most of my life. So I have a nervous problem that I'm going to heal. And you know why I'm going to heal it? Because I am in control of everything. So I'm going to heal that. So my throat chakras, that's why I drink my herbs and my tea, and I like it warm. Like I said, you could drink your tea any type of way, but I like mine warm because it's more healing to everything that's in my throat. Because I'll talk about this later. You know, I'll touch on this later with my teas and the chakras and stuff. But I'm a very deep person. I'm very, very deep. That's why I don't conversate with everybody, because I ain't on what y'all on. You know, what y'all talk about is different what I talk about. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about getting money. Spirituality, and God ain't bring me down here to be broke. You heard me? He ain't bring me down here to be broke. And I'll touch on that later too. But right now, this is about the ancestors. And all that goes together, because the ancestors did not want us to be broke. They wasn't walking around here being broke. They went through hell even before they came and bombed Oklahoma. And I'm going to go real deep into that. Real deep into that devil ass shit that they did. That devil ass shit. Because y'all are going to have to reap what y'all sow. You heard me? Y'all going to have to reap what y'all sow. Black people, Indians, I'm going to touch on that. You heard me? Because in Oklahoma during that time, there were black people and Indians. We were all the same. And we were all there together. And they were jealous. They were jealous. The way we thrive. You know how we could thrive? And I'm going to tell everybody too. I've been going through some hell lately. Some hell lately. But I still smile. I cannot be broke. And I will never fold. I cannot be broke. And I will never fold. Because that's not my design. You heard me? That's not my design, to be a folder and to be broke. I will not be broke mentally or financially. And so our ancestors back then was trying to teach us something. They was walking through it, and they was trying to teach us something. And they came and burnt us down to the ground. They burnt people to the ground. Killed kids, women, everything. They burnt us to the ground. Okay? And you know what we did? Through those flames, we were able to still thrive. Now, going back to the three things that I said about that video, 1929, our ancestors. When I said that it was three things about that time that was coming to me the most. So the last was the embarrassment. I'm embarrassed. Now, I know we got to go through the motions and everything. You know, we've been messed up all these years. And so, you know, we got to stop making excuses. I think black people make way too many excuses. We make way too many excuses. And I don't want to come to y'all like aggressively saying this to you guys. I want to say this stuff calmly to y'all. If y'all really knew the magic that we have, we are so powerful. We are powerful on this earth and after this earth, after we pass. The Creator has given us so much power. So all I'm trying to say is take back your power. And you have to do that first as an individual, okay? You have to come one with yourself. And once you do that, you will be so powerful that you will be able to branch out. Branch. Do you hear the words that I'm saying? Because I said I'm creating my own language. Branch. When you branch out, a tree. My arm is tight. My arm hurt right now because I've been exercising so much. Oh my God, lifting weights so much. Oh, I got to chill for like 2 days. I'm going to chill for 2 days so I'm strained nothing. Maybe 3. My birthday coming up 3 days. 3 days I'm going to chill. So 3 days and then I'm going to stop. But we got to stop. We got to stop. We got to stop doing all these drugs. We have to stop doing all these drugs. Who is lacing these drugs? If you keep taking the drugs that they are lacing, then your mind is going to get used to the shit and it's going to seem normal. 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 Your body is going to get used to it until it just collapses. Your body is going to get used to it until it collapses. And then you will not be able to have a clear mind. You will not be able to tap into that third eye. You will not. What kind of ancestor are you going to be when you leave here? What kind of ancestor are you going to be? So I think I've been talking way too long. I don't like to make the videos too long. I'm looking at my time and I just have to make a part 2. I got to make a part 2. Please be one with yourself. Please love yourself before you love anybody. And please tap into the ancestors. Please let them know how much you love and respect them and understand what they was trying to do. And they still doing it. They've been gone a long time and I'm talking about them. They've been gone a very long time and I'm sitting here talking about them, looking at pictures of them, looking at their faces. Yes, I looked at their face. I want to see who you are. I want to look in their eyes. And that's what I did. Peace and blessings to you all. Come back. Please subscribe to my beautiful channel. I love you all. Please love yourself. Until the next time, love yourself. Know your worth. Ashe.